Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis, and live discussion that we do every trading day, Monday to Friday. So today is a special day. USD CAD news coming up, GBP news are coming up. The market is extremely volatile. And as you have seen, we already secured a very good profitable trade on GBP JPY, and we are looking forward to have one or two more after the news. So let's do a complete analysis before the news, all the pairs one by one that you are trading, we are trading together. And this is the number one learning channel and also growing channel you will find in this whole industry. If you're new to the channel today, the only thing you need to do, press that subscribe button, and also everyone give a big thumbs up, smash the like button. So with that being said, let's begin today's session. We see that in fact gold started to push up as expected. It is still bullish. Now the price action, we have seen a bullish engulfer, which is looking like that it is creating another bullish move. And the way the gold price action has formed, the market structure is still bullish. That's how the market moves, guys. There is an that's nice looking bullish market structure creating series of higher high and higher low. So this is an amazing opportunity for us now coming up on gold, because what I think that gold might break a little bit to the downside, grab liquidity, and then will shoot to the upside. This is the intraday perspective, and as soon as the news release, we will see in fact which way gold is heading. Our main focus today is on dollar CAD, British pound, US dollar, gold indices, and all the pairs we'll look at one by one. So make sure, guys, you interact. If you have any question to ask me, you can ask me. Use the live chat to interact with me. You can ask any question, including trading, even out of trading. I try to answer most of the queries that coming on the live chat. So we discuss a lot of things, as you know, that including trading psychology, philosophy, music, whatever you like. So this is a great place to have some time and also to make some money, pips. Instead of money, let's talk about pips. So let's look at now, first of all, as you have seen that gold looks like bullish, and we'll look at all of them one by one, guys. Just make sure that you give a thumbs up, which really helps the video push up in the search engine, and you also go up with the video because you are on board, so you are pushing your board to the top. Thank you very much for your help. So let me look at gold on the lower time frame. Let's go back to 15 minutes on gold to see in fact where we can find potential setup on gold. I'm waiting for really a good liquidity grab, because when there is a false breakout, that is where I find most valuable trade every time. So that is why it's my favorite is always is to wait for a false breakout. As you can see, gold market, you can see this is a strongly bullish market. Now how do you know that a market is bullish or bearish? Is from the market structure. So what is a market structure? When you see that a market is creating series of higher high, okay, higher high and higher low, it's a bullish market structure. So when you see a bullish market structure, you need to wait for price to break that market structure, create a false breakout, and then go long once you see proper price action confirmation. And gold already has created a bullish engulfer in this time frame. You see that this is the intraday time frame. Bullish engulfer has broken out of this channel, this local channel. This bullish channel already has broken to the upside, now testing this previous resistance zone, which is turning support. You can see that this is the whole level is resistance, which is now turning support. And we see that this is just 1 hour 24 minutes remaining for this candle, and we see that this candle in fact showing rejection to the upside. 1 hour candle also showing a strong rejection to the upside. So what I think that you see that in this 1 hour candle there is an impulse already, and what I'm expecting it to come a little bit down, probably to this trend line will be the best for bullish setup. You see there's quite a few long wick candle rise, long wick candle rise. Now what we need for the price to come back and test this level, and from here we can expect bullish setup. So that is what I'm waiting for, to find an entry. You probably have more heart of saying I'm waiting for an entry, waiting for an, sometimes you might say, oh, why so much waiting, I don't like waiting. That will be a big trouble, because if you want to be a trader you need to learn to wait. There is no other alternative way. Even if you had a losing trade, you have to wait. Okay, waiting is the key to make money in trading. If you want to be a profitable trader, you need to wait. Okay, so you might say, then when I will make money? See, some trader make money from one trade, they spend their whole month. So that's what it is. You need to wait for the high probability trade setup and then go for it. Okay, so be patient, see what happened, and then we'll go from there. Let's look at now chat to see what you guys and girls are up to. Hi there. Thank you very much, Hyder. You're awesome. I said Euro GBP first, please. Okay, I didn't look at that message. Otherwise, I would look at Euro GBP first. I'll look at it. Meldale, good morning, all. Thank you, Meldale. Meldale morning. Yeah. Trong, sir, how will retail sales affect euro dollar? We'll discuss every detail of euro dollar, British pound, US dollar. Good morning, boss from Costa Rica. Great call on GUSD CAD. No problems. Thank you very much. You're awesome. Awesome. John, good afternoon from Kenya. You are doing a great job, coach. John, you are doing also great job by appreciating. See, appreciation is the what's that word? Okay, let me break it down. Appreciation. Okay, sometime I get stuck. Okay, anyway, appreciation is the nature of the source or the universe or whoever you said. Always keep in mind that, because this is where the energy comes. You'll feel like when you are appreciated, you'll find motivation, more energy to do. So thank you very much for your appreciation. I'm really I'm also appreciating you. Thank you very much for your effort. Renju, can buy gold now. We'll look at it. Okay, DXY buys short-term correction. Yeah, watching from Zambia. Thank you very much for watching from such a long distance. Kakulan, hi. So retail sales effect on dollar yen. We'll look at it. Good afternoon, coach, joining from South Africa. Thank you, Harry. Thank you very much from joining from South Africa. I love everyone from all around the world now in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I know all of you. Okay, every one of you I personally know. I saw you how much you love Forex Trading Wizard Academy. That day I talked to Chad also. He's also amazing, man. Everyone in this trading academy who are, so we have a, this is a unique academy. You see, we have a unique VIP chat group where all the students who are joining are interacting together. They have an opportunity to talk to each other about some great insight about the market, about trade. If they face any, even most of the time I don't need to solve any problem. When they come, I definitely go for it. But they're so helpful to each other. I see that if anyone facing any trouble, they're posting on the group and everyone is jumping to help. I see that how everyone is helpful. Like, this is a real human nature, really. When you allow this to happen, that is where the grows everything. The real human nature is to help other. Okay, that's, thank you very much for all of this. Jane, good day, sir. No problems. John, kindly look at dollar yen. You'll look at it. Vasarna, hi coach. Thank you very much, Vasarna. Mohanat, hi coach, please advise. I'm buying US oil. We'll look at it. Any chance for euro CAD to come down? Please you look at it. Greeting from Nepal. Thank you very much. I took 440 pips on euro GBP buy from lower area. Okay, very good. I see many of you come all from Chennai, India. Very good. Thank you very much. Kaba, good day, sir. Please, sir, I am on buy on GBP USD. Please help me analyze it to be careful. No problems. Okay, so let's look at one by one. Okay, let's look at first dollar CAD, because CAD news is coming later today. So first let's look at news calendar to see in fact which way the market is heading. You see that the way I apply fundamental, I don't know how many of you know, I only use pure price action and fundamental news announcement to combine my strategy, the one of the best strategy you'll ever find in this whole industry. So let's look at today news is coming. Dollar CAD, which is 12:30 a.m. Sydney time, which is now 11:42. That means that we are nearing it. So dollar CAD, after that there will be another news coming on GBP. So the pairs will be hot is dollar CAD, British pound US dollar, GBP CAD. So all of them. So GBP CAD is bullish so far. Okay, but I'll be waiting for a manipulation to happen. Okay, there could be a manipulation, already has one. So look at it, we'll look at it. Let's look at first of all USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD, what we see that this instrument is, let me break that down. Okay, what we see that USD CAD, looking at first of all bigger picture monthly. Okay, what I think that dollar CAD on the monthly perspective, we see a strong rejection from the top. Okay, in my opinion we could see further drop on dollar CAD. Okay, what I think that dollar CAD might come to this level. Look at it. So we could see further drop in dollar CAD. Looking at the weekly perspective, this is a head and shoulder on the weekly. If you look at the lower time frame, you'll see that. Okay, so and then has dropped with a long bearish candle. This is a very strongly bearish candle on dollar CAD. And with that bearish candle, we have seen that the price opened with a gap previous week and then has another strong bearish candle, followed by this week we see so far the price still didn't move, almost there. So let's look at now daily to see in fact which way the market is heading. So daily price action will in fact tell you which way dollar CAD is going. Now if you draw this local channel on dollar CAD on the daily time frame, what we are seeing that this instrument in fact has created a channel on the daily time frame. Now with that channel creation, what we have seen the dollar CAD, this is the previous support zone here, which is also the support zone here, also the support zone here, which turned resistance, and we see a structure has been created. Now this structure on the daily, you see it's a bearish structure. After you see this kind of structure, the price highly likely that it will drop. Okay, now why? Look at this high on the daily. Okay, there is a liquidity gap, bearish engulfer, followed by a doji. Okay, so when you see a bearish engulfer that has a liquidity gap, okay, followed by a narrow candle, it's a continuation pattern. Okay, and we saw that pattern already developed. The remaining is to melt down. So dollar CAD, in my opinion, it's highly bearish. Now looking at the intraday perspective, now as you can see yesterday we had a dollar CAD trade. Some of you has gone there. So now what we see that in dollar CAD, the price with this 20 EMA, okay, see this is the main thing that we need to look at on dollar CAD. There is a huge manipulation here, okay, on dollar CAD, a big manipulation in this zone. You see this back to back 2 long wick candle. Now this 2 long wick candle, a clear manipulation. Now what is the advantage of that and disadvantage of that manipulation? See, the only way you can see that manipulation to take in your favor is when you see this kind of manipulation, you can expect another move in the direction of the manipulation. Why? Now let me explain. Let's cut off these 2 long candle from this zone. Okay, let's assume that these 2 long wick candle are not there. What you would see that this is a nice looking bearish price action. Let me draw this here. See, big impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. Now look at this one here. Okay, if except this 2 long wick candle, you see that this is a textbook bearish price, a smooth trend line, smooth channel, right? It's a nice looking bearish price action, no one can argue about it. Then what are these 2 long wick candle? Why they are here? What's the reason? If you put that 2 long wick candle, what you would see that 2 unwanted long wick candle like that. Okay, now this is, I always talk about, look for manipulation. You see that now this 2 long wick candle, if you see that everything is perfect, then what they are doing there, they're basically hunting the stop loss. And that is what I talk about the video today I posted earlier. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe it now, press that button and also press that bell notification. Do it now. I give you 2 seconds to subscribe and bell notification, because trading content you need to watch it hot as soon as it is released. The reason is probably I posted analysis that a trade, and if you watch it maybe 2 hours later, it's gone, right? So press that subscribe button and also press that bell notification so that you don't miss out any of that anymore. So these 2 long wick candle, they are basically manipulation. Okay, so with that manipulation, what we have seen that the price started to push down. Now what's the advantage of these 2 manipulation candle? Okay, now the biggest advantage now you have with these 2 manipulation candles are their liquidity gap. Okay, so once you saw that liquidity gap created a series of lower high, 2 manipulation candle means that first buyers attempt to this zone and there is a big selling happen from the big boys. These candles normally sell big boys, and the next one again the buyers went there, again created a lower high. So what's the advantage of this lower high is that when the price create lower high, that means that buyers are not strong enough to create further manipulation, means that there is a huge liquidity preparing for a drop. Okay, now why we are waiting then without selling? The reason is the news is coming, okay, in 12:30, and we will be selling as soon as we find the opportunity. And at the same time, guys, we are really amazing. We are spending an amazing time in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Amazing time. So if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with us, and also let me turn on our trend following strategy, we see exactly the point where there is a manipulation, there is a sell signal, and that sell signal coming from our trend following strategy. This is our trend following strategy indicator, and This is basically our strategy translated into an indicator fine script available for TradingView user as well as for MT4 user. You can access it from your student dashboard. Go to your click on your trading tool. If you are already in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, click on trading tool and you should be able to access that. All the information are there. If you are not there, I'll invite you to visit the link in the description area, and also I'll put a link at the top of the chat. You can visit the website. You can visit, I'm putting a link on the chat as well at the top of the chat. So I put a link at the top of the chat, guys. You can visit the website and ask any question if you have. No problems at all. So let me look at the chat now. You are up to, guys. Good day, Aljab. Thank you very much, Kakulan. Eurusdjpy, look at it. So I'm going to all from Chennai. Thank you very much, Tarong. Oh, so why didn't CPI affect GBP? It did affect. I see that GBP got a stronger. It did affect. Wizard sir, view about USD CAD. We already discussed USD CAD going up. For me, it is still bearish. Okay, let's look at watching from good Nigerian. Thank you very much. Good day, coach. GBP CAD. GBP AUD buy. Analyze, please. You look at it. Good job. Thank you very much, Turong. Hello from Melbourne. Yeah, thank you, Turong. Thank you very much. You are very near to me, sir. Euro GBP, please. Yeah. Hello, coach. Good afternoon. No problems. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, sir. Thank you very much. I joined yesterday, Emmanuel. Thank you, sir. I joined yesterday and you gave my subscription back. Did I give you subscription back? Okay. I made $520 from GBP JPY trade. Amazing. You did a very good job. You use the signal in the right way. Very good. Thank you very much. That's the main goal of this Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So yeah, we did that. Very good. So very good compliment. Let me show you that trade that we. So we sold GBP JPY today. Pardon me, buy. We bought GBP JPY and we took full profit on this trade. Okay. So now GBP JPY. Let me tell you why this. Okay. So this is the trade, which is a quick scalping trade. In a very fastest time, we secured that profit on GBP JPY with all the students, including myself, in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So that's an amazing trade. Okay, and we look forward to have more trades like that. That's the team is very strong, as I told you, in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. If you want to be part of that, there is a still discount going on. You can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website. You'll receive profitable trade like that. Learn our strategies. You'll have access to VIP chat group where you'll be interacting with all the VIP members, and also you'll have all those trading tools, including these indicators, risk management tool, and there are many things coming up. Best trading education you'll ever find. So let's go back to dollar CAD. Now dollar CAD, what I think that as the news is coming, it's going up. It's basically, for me, it's retesting this level. If you go look at the 1 hour chart, you see that dollar CAD in fact created this pattern here on the 1 hour. Okay, this is a nice looking price action on dollar CAD. What I think that the price now retesting this level, and from that zone, after probably will have a spike along this 20 EMA on the 1 hour, and then I think that we should have seen rejection, and that's very powerful when once you see that rejection, which is we need it very much. Okay, along this 20 EMA would be very good if it reach there, give us a rejection during the news announcement, because the way the price action formed is still bearish. Okay, it's still bearish. There is already a bearish engulfer. If it breaks this high along this zone, and if we'll look at lower time frame to see in fact how it is reacting to the lower time frame, and then we'll see in fact how we can find trading opportunity dollar cat. All right guys, so hopefully that you are enjoying this session. Let me know what's your thought and what you want me to cover. So let's look at now GBP CAD. Okay, now GBP looks like to me is still stronger. If you look at the daily, guys, GBP CAD daily has created another bullish price action. So this is a bullish price action. What I think that GBP CAD probably preparing for a bigger move. Let's do a full analysis, multi-time frame analysis, then we'll look at in the lower time frame. Looking at the monthly, if we look at monthly GBP CAD, this is a long term. Now it is turning into a bullish market, guys. Okay, but you see that from here on GBP CAD, there's a very strong rejection to the upside. A very strong rejection, followed by we saw a narrow doji on GBP CAD. Okay, now with that narrow doji on the monthly is basically after this monthly strong bullish candle followed by a narrow doji, and then what we have seen that the price came to this level, created a higher low. Okay, and then what we see that GBP CAD started to push up, and what I think that this market preparing for a big shooting to the upside. Okay, why? Because if you look at this monthly price action, what you see that GBP CAD has created a big head and shoulder here, and then created this big impulse. So when you see such a long consolidation, a big head and shoulder drop, you can expect now the price to go ahead and test this neckline of this head and shoulder previous support, which is turning resistance, which is highly likely to happen. Okay, now if you look at this zone here, what we see that in fact highly likely that the price will come back here and will test this level. Okay, so this is a big probability for GBP CAD to go ahead and test this. So if we can catch the trade in the right place, we already caught in the past, we closed it, but now we want to have one more. This is the weekly, which is after the bullish engulfer, now creating a doji. Now daily price action is bullish. Now on the 4 hour, we see that it is forming a very strong bullish price action. Now what I will be waiting for another manipulation, and we'll take this trade. Say you see that there is already one manipulation here, okay, which is also a buy signal. Let's turn on our trend following strategy indicator, which is giving us a clear buy signal along this zone, which is in fact our TF strategy, and giving us a buy signal. So according to that, we already in a buy, and there is already candle is formed, which is a higher low doji, now bullish candle. What I'm expecting for GBP CAD to have another manipulation, and then to test this 20 EMA, and then to go up, and as soon as we'll find that, we'll take that opportunity to ride the trend. Okay, so let's look at euro dollar. Okay, euro dollar, like all the USD pairs, is still bullish. Okay, we could see, as I told you, we could see a rejection to the downside, liquidity grab. For me, it's still bullish. Looking at the monthly, See, this is what exactly expected in my weekly forex forecast. You have seen that this is the monthly candle. Euro GBP is has created a smooth trend line on the monthly, and it is shooting to the upside. And in my opinion, euro dollar could break this high. Okay, and you saw that in most cases, forex wizard become right in his analysis, but sometimes I am also wrong. Okay, can't be that much denial. Okay, I'm also wrong. I'm a human being, but at the same time, in most cases, you saw that the analysis comes very well. Gold analysis, you can review a couple of weeks analysis, you'll see almost every week gold is doing exactly as it is, but sometime I am also wrong. So that's okay, I accept that. It's a journey. Okay, so now what we see that euro dollar created this monthly um, strong bullish candle. Now what I think that euro dollar will continue to go up, and looking at the weekly, we see that, see this when this doji formed on the weekly previous week, you can after the live session review previous weeks and the week's weekly forex forecast. This is what exactly expected in my weekly forex forecast, and the price did that. Smash the like button now. So now what we can expect now on euro dollar. This is the weekly candle. You can see there is a strong bullish engulfer followed by this narrow doji, which is not still close, but what I think that it is going to go further to the upside, and I think that this price action will reach this resistance level. Okay, so that is that we still can expect for a potential bullish setup on euro dollar. So looking at the daily, we see the daily price action is this is a doji, double doji with a higher high and higher low, strong bullish candle. Now today, as soon as the market open, we see the prices start to push up. So looking at intraday perspective, we see that in fact there is already a one-time liquidity gap here. The price start to go on up. Now the news is coming in 30 minutes. What we'll be doing is we are waiting for this candle to come down and we'll go long. Okay, as you know that I almost watched chart. I'm almost in trading, you can say almost 14-15 hours, believe it or not. See, I'll tell you something that you might not believe it in. There was a time, I'm telling the truth, there was a time when I continuously worked 18 hours. Still I do the same, but not in that way. There was a time when I continuously worked 18 hours in a day, believe it or not. How did I do that? Because why did I do that? Firstly, in as I told you, back in 2014 when I was transitioning from job to trading, I had to do a full-time job, and whole night I was watching the trading chart, and I only sleep 4 to 6 hours a day, and that was big. So I became resilient in that way. Still I love doing a lot of, can't explain why I'm like that, but um it's come from passion, it's come from purpose, especially. Okay, when you have a purpose, it becomes very easy to generate enormous energy. So purpose is very important. When you are, whatever you are doing, you need a purpose. You might say, see, of you, many of us, we know what we are doing, but we don't have a clear idea of why we are doing it. It's a purpose you need. Once you have a clear purpose for doing what you are doing, it will happen in your life, no doubt about it. So let's look at now on UJ, please look at it. Gbpusd, sir, gold. Yep, we're looking from gold. Yep. Hold 1800, absolutely no problem. Thank you very much for your time and for your question. Okay, let me look at all this. So let's look at British pound US dollar. So euro dollar, we need to see clear price action. All right. Just looking at, guys, all of them, including euro AUD. Euro AUD, what we are seeing that it is heading this daily 20 period moving average. Okay, there is already a manipulation on the daily on euro AUD. You see there is a previous day, there is a liquidity grab from this very, very important level, and in the intraday we see that the price has created pattern here and moving up. We'll see what happened. Let me look at first. So looking at mainly the USD pairs, guys, it's bullish. See, where do I look when I am looking at the chart to find, in fact, which way the price is heading is the low here. Okay, everyone, you know that everyone looking at here, I look at here. Okay? That's what the real trading is. You need to look at somewhere else. So there's a saying that if someone is showing you by finger the moon, everyone is look at the moon, the smart one look at the finger. Okay, so that's what you have to be as a trader. Okay, the price is moving here, but you look at here. Why? Because this one will determine actually which way the price will be heading. Okay, this candle is in fact a very important message that euro dollar is going to be bullish. The reason is the liquidity grab happened here. Okay, the liquidity grab is here. Let me tell you why it's so important. See, where do you pay attention? Let me zoom on a chart. You see this candle, this shooting is almost weakless candle. That candle violated twice. You see, first of all, this one, you see there is one liquidity grab. Okay, very powerful candle, this one. The reason is this one violated this one's low here. Okay, and also this one violated this one, this tested this level. Okay, these two candles are very powerful. Secondly, when this one formed, it in fact almost crossed this one, created a higher low. So these three candles are the indication of euro dollar on the 4-hour time frame is bullish. And interestingly, if you closely look at, you'll see that these three candles, zoom out, see, this one created a higher low with this one. You see, this one created a higher low with this one. Now this is a very, very, very important trend line they created. Okay, if you draw this line, okay, why this is so important? Now when the price was approaching once, twice, how the candles are forming, they are creating higher low. Okay, very, very important. What does it mean when they are creating a higher low? The mean is that how many of you can tell me? Let me ask you a question. These three candles on euro dollar, I'm saying that very important, and they're creating a higher low. Okay, why they are creating higher low, and what is the significance of this future movement in pricing to see a higher low? Let me know in the comment section. I want to know what you think. Okay, that's the very important. Let me look at GBP AUD in the meantime, and then I'll come back to euro dollar. So looking at GBP AUD, we see that on the daily perspective there was a doji, a shooting star. I think it might go up further. Okay, we see GBP getting stronger. Looking at the monthly, daily, we see an inverted head and shoulder on GBP AUD. Okay, look at the daily, monthly. Okay, so what we see that GBP AUD, guys, this is the key points that we need to look at here now. This is the monthly bullish candle on GBP AUD. So there is a strong rejection from this bottom, created this resistance on the monthly, which turning support, and we have seen there is a bounce from here. So that bounce could make it a bit to the upside on higher time frame. Weekly, the same level acting as a bounce. We might see some bullish move on GBP AUD. Okay, so someone of you already told that you bought GBP AUD. So I think that GBP AUD is continue to go up. Okay, so let's look at, yeah, I think it is going to hit this 20 MA again, and after that we might see drop or we might see continuation to the upside. So GBP AUD currently showing some bullish move. I think it will go up again. So if GBP AUD goes up, Euro AUD also might go up further. Look at the daily. I think both of them is going to hit daily 20 MA, and then we might see further drop. So for now they are bullish. GBP CAD also bullish. GBP USD as well looking like that, so far bullish. Okay, so far bullish. After news we will see in fact what's gonna happen. So that means that dollar is still remain weaker, and USD CAD, you see that it's now in fact it is rejecting USD CAD. Okay, So we'll be looking at after 14 minutes there is a news, as I mentioned, on dollar and CAD, both of them. So we could see in fact a very strong price action on dollar CAD and all the dollar and CAD pairs. I'm looking forward to have a good trade again on dollar yen, dollar CAD after GBP JPY. So look forward to have a very good trade. Let me look at all those pairs, guys, before the news. So you see Aussie CAD is coming down from this dodgy area. I think Aussie CAD, yeah, might create some bearish movement on Aussie CAD. I think AUD CAD, you see that it's the daily chart, the market is overextended. Let's see what happened. Okay, so looks like that CAD is getting stronger, so which is, that means that dollar CAD also may continue to drop. And if dollar CAD drop, we might see a bit bigger drop, because already we see manipulation happen, liquidity already grabbed. So look at this 1 hour chart, we see there is one here, one here. It will also, so what are the news is basically the result also will have an impact like we had before. So dollar getting weaker and CAD getting stronger, so USD CAD likely to continue to drop, but the way it has happened here looks like that it will continue to drop. But before dropping, what I'm expecting is to have a spike, and that could give us a really great selling opportunity in dollar CAD. So NZD CAD in the similar way is coming down. Let's look at all those pairs that is important to us. So we see that, let me look at in the 5 minutes chart how it is doing. CAD getting very stronger, even dollar getting a little bit of stronger, is still it is dropping against CAD. Let me look at the US oil. US oil, we see some rejection. What is CAD getting that much stronger? It looks like the pattern looks like that it is going to drop. Okay, as I told you, multiple manipulation, multiple time false breakout, and then rejection. Now this one also rejecting. So yeah, we look forward to sell USD CAD, guys. Let me look at in the, let me know in the chat where you, what you are doing, what you are thinking on the pairs that you can. Okay, so which is liquidity gap, it demand supply zone. Okay, chart, liquidity gap is no, not demand supply zone. I'll explain. So nowadays I'm releasing a lot of content, guys. Make sure you press bell button and subscribe to the channel so that all the questions that you have will be cleared in all those content that I'm releasing every day. Look at it. Once you see the XY pattern, you'll confirm all other USD. Yeah, absolutely. Gbpusd, please, I will talk about it. Michael, why don't you live live trading on MT4? Michael Joe will jump now. Yeah, no problems. We watched gold DXY now to Michael Joe. I do trade on a live MT4, MT5. Michael, I do trade. Yeah, I do. You watch gold DXY now to market solution. Yeah. Oh. Euro dollar high indicate bullish movements. Absolutely. Dollar became strong now. For short term, I think dollar is likely to. Do you scalp? Yep. Atlan Altan, I do scalp. I'm a very good scalper, and at the same time I'm a swing trader and day trader. So it depends on the market condition. So that the trade that sometime, you know, that we have a separate scalping group as well. So it depends on who you are. I may not like allow everyone to scalping. I'll not recommend everyone to scalping because scalping is not for everyone. The fair thing is that because it scalping needs a very high level of discipline. So when my students come to my day trading and swing trading group, they learn, they grow, and if I see that you are really someone who can scalp, then only. Okay, otherwise better, because we are having a very good time in day trading and swing trading. So in all scalping, but as I told you that it's not only depend on me, it depends on you also. Trading USD code short with you, yep, no problems. Hi online coach, Euro AUD I'm short for next 7 days. What is your thought on Euro AUD? Good day coach, cat JPY please. No problems, thank you very much. So let's look at CAD JPY. Okay, let me look at CAD JPY. Okay, looks like that CAD getting a little bit stronger. So CAD JPY, JP also stronger. We might see sideways movement on CAD JPY. In the meantime, guys, as I told you, if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with Forex Trading Wizard Academy, have all those tools, indicators, and be a part of this big team, then you can find a link in the description. You can visit us. So I think the dollar CAD is preparing for a drop. Okay, look like that the price action has created is bearish. Okay, so in 3 minutes time the news is coming up. So if we look at the intraday, let's see if there is any spike or it just melting down. Okay, okay, so you see dollar CAD getting strong. Let me look at the gold. So gold looks like that it will turn into bullish. It will be turning into bullish gold, and USD CAD looks like will continue to drop. USD CHF also creating a doji. This is still not there, but just looking at all those pairs, guys, to see in fact. Okay, so we got a spike on dollar CAD. So the news release. Let's look at first of all news. What's happening? That's good. That okay. So the results: CAD neutral, dollar. Let's look at, we see a spike. That's good, just need it. Okay, but I think that we might see a touch of this 20 EMA on dollar CAD, which is highly likely to happen. we look at, let's go to the daily to see in fact where is the daily resistance level on dollar CAD. This is the daily resistance level. Didn't break this high yet. You know what I'm expecting is even to test this neckline of this double top. Okay, so let the news first be released. We'll look at how we can trade. In fact, it grabbed primarily a lot of liquidity here. Might go up again. So on gold, let's look at the USD results. Okay, so USD results came to be very positive. Okay, CAD a little bit of negative, USD positive. That is why we see some strengthening in dollar. So this is basically core retail sales, and retail sales on USD is a little bit of positive. So let's look at how the dollar is reacting with that. Dollar yen, as a result you see some bullish move. Okay, so USD CHF, dollar CAD. I'm just looking at all of them to see in fact which way the market is heading. Okay, so until we see a candle close, we will not be able to see in fact how dollar is getting performing. but so far still we see just up and down. Primarily the retail trader is being stopped out primarily, and then it will show its direction. The market moves like that. Okay, guys, let me know in the chat what you are thinking on this news and everything so that I know where you are. Moment, please tell us something about swing trade. Very good. Look at it. Euro AUD dollar jump. Yeah, look at it. The news has been released already. Yeah, news has come out. Yep, gold will be collapsed slowly. Al Razin. You will look at it. I'm not sure. What do you think about GBP USD? Okay, so dollar, gold, we don't know whether it will collapse or no. It may collapse or it may continue to go up based on how the price action form will decide. Uh, if it drops, if it breaks, then we definitely will sell. But for me, I think that it should go to the upside, because this price action, you see that this local channel on gold is bullish, guys. You can see that this is a bullish channel. Okay, it might come for a spike, which is very expected, to this level of support, and I think that it will have another push up, and then maybe we could see a drop like that. But before, normally when you see, let's say, a trending impulse, price is doing like that, you can expect to break it to the upside. Okay, you can't expect it just to break down and continue to drop, because the market in most cases, you see that if you're going like that and then channeling, okay, you won't see a change of trend, like very rare. You see that the price doing like that and then channeling, it will finally will break up, will create a reversal there, and then we might see that a reversal. Okay, so that's the basic things that you need to understand as a trader, so it becomes easier for you to, that I make money from the market. If you want to know more this kind of strategies in a private environment in our Forex Trading User Academy, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website and also join us. There's a lot of value in this channel, as you have seen that. And also, um, if anyone looking for a regulated broker, you can find a link also in the description. You can join. That link will, if you use that, you're gonna get a bonus, which is a regulated broker. So with that said, guys, let me look at dollar CAD again. Okay, this is 15 minutes candle. We see that a long narrow doji going to happen. We need to look at it. Is it a shooting star for another push up, or is rejection? It's the question, right? Let's look at, see, a couple of minutes, let it go, because this candle 4 hour is going to close, which is really important candle to look at, in fact, how it is doing. many people will think in terms this one as an inverted head and shoulder. This is 15 minutes chart. Okay, what I think the way is in terms of false breakout. You see that there's a false breakout rejection from the top, so there is a probability for drop. Okay, and with daily price action, this is um, bearish price action. Okay, I'm not saying that it may not reverse, because you see this green candle, it is in fact a very important level of support even. Okay, you see, if you look at this level and closely look at this daily level, you see that this is a very important level of daily resistance here. Okay, which here acting as a support, right? Now that can create a very strong bounce for this price. Even could be bearish, but we might see a bounce. It is not impossible. That is why we are not entering a trade right now. We need to see in fact which way the market is heading. Based on the price action, we will decide, because the price still couldn't break this level. You see that this level, this support is still intact. The price is still above this level of support. At any point we could see a bounce and then continuation to the upside, even breaking this level, even coming to this trend line along this zone, and maybe coming back down again. So there is a lot of probability. We need to wait to see, especially there is a GBP news coming later. All those combinedly will determine in fact which way the market will be heading. So we'll cover all of them. Let's look at gold now. See, if gold is going to be bullish, then dollar weaker, then dollar CAD is dropping. But at the same time, we need to look at US oil. US oil, if US oil is dropping, dollar CAD weaker getting. Okay, even if dollar is weaker, CAD is weaker, they move in a sideway. So there is a lot of probability. So let's look at first of all the market, and then we'll determine which way we'll be heading. USD CAD and USD ZAR almost behaving in a similar way. For me, both of them are bearish. USD ZAR also. You see GBP USD, for me it's still bullish. Okay, there is a GBP news coming. What I'll be really happy to open buy position if during the news announcement GBP is coming down and hitting this level, grabbing liquidity and then preparing for a bullish move. Okay, so all of them strongly bullish. Okay guys, let's look at, okay, so dollar CAD, we see a rejection on the 1 hour. See, Okay, GBP and ZD, we see that it grabbed, it has broken this level and came back down. Looking at daily, so looking at again news calendar, tomorrow AUD news is coming, and also GBP there will be tentative news. Euro AUD, guys, getting rejected from here. This is also long-term bearish market. If you look at the daily, we see some rejection from here. I think Euro AUD will drop. There is already, there is a previous support zone turning resistance, and on the intraday we see that Euro AUD has formed bearish price action. Okay, so oil is coming down, US oil. With the dollar CAD getting stronger a little bit because oil is dropping. Okay, so seeing how the market is unfolding. There's GBP news also coming later today, just after around 20 minutes later there is GBP news coming. Just looking at all the pairs, guys. So what we see that um, so there is some weakness on GBP. I think Gbpusd is going to touch this 20 period moving average today. So that could be a retest of this level, and then we might see later rise. So look at the chart. Rejection here. Euro AUD, what's your thought on coach? So Euro AUD, let me look at Euro AUD. Euro AUD for me, I think that it might continue to drop, okay, but at the same time I'll not, why I'm not selling is because this, there is a double bottom here. So this pattern here in this zone looks like a reversal pattern. It is possible for Euro AUD to do something like that, go back again here and then coming back down. So it's now in the middle, but daily price action we see a very long manipulation daily candle. Now this kind of candle, normally the price, even it could go there to test the daily 20 and then could drop. So we'll look at it. Bows USD CHF after no problems USD, and in which time frame the RSI and MACD divergence should be considered strong? Answer: the higher is better. Okay, so the higher is better. For RSI and MACD divergence, I would say that daily and 4 hour is best. 1 hour also works if you have higher time frame confluence. So if you are using RSI MACD divergence, then you need to wait for higher time frame confirmation. Like for example, we not only don't trade only divergence, you need to wait for higher time frame confirmation. And also here in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, we are working on developing another trading tool which is also divergence tool, because divergence sometimes gives us a very strong confirmation. I also consider sometimes divergence because these are quick confirmation that helps us to make better decision. Already, as you can see, we have this incredible trend following strategy indicator that is guiding us all the time for selling best trading opportunity, buying best trade, to take the best trading opportunity. As you already have seen, this is an incredible tool. If you turn it on here, you can see exactly where you see buy signals is where the price started to shoot up. And if you are our lifetime member, you should have access this indicator from your student dashboard. If you are not, then I'll say that you can visit the website now. You can join us to have this as well, learn our strategies, and also you can have access to VIP Telegram channel to send all the trades that I take. As you have seen today, we closed with GBP JPY this week, like every week's incredible, including this week. And also this indicator is available for MT4. And also we are working on to develop a divergence calculator, so it will also show in your chart if there is any divergence confluence, so that we can make better decision. So with that said, guys, let's look at other pairs. So don't delay. I will say this is the best time to join. We see that gold is coming down. which is important for us to find an entry opportunity. Look at how it is doing, and then we can decide which way we'll be trading. Abdulafi Omar, hi Abdulafi, thank you very much. Please do a video on how to trade the news. Thanks, sir. Social research. Okay, we'll do that. We'll talk about news. I'll do a complete fundamental and news trading video release soon. Very much for that. Thank you. Adrian, hey, good morning. Hope you are well. I'm Adrian. Thank you very much. I'm very well. I'll say GBP USD, absolutely. Rachel, hello coach. It's appears CHFJPY does not have the conviction to go higher. What's your advice when there is prepared to liquidity grab on both sides? Okay, so Rachel, look at it. Wizard, please do a video teaching us how to trade the news. Okay, no problem. Favor Shipalini. Okay, so looking at CHFJPY, got an answer. Okay, okay, so my advice on CHFJPY, let me look at CHFJPY. CHFJPY, this is a very sideways market. You see that market is moving completely in a sideways. Monthly, okay, so though it is moving in a sideways, but monthly price action is bullish. The price is currently facing this resistance. So let's look at the weekly. We see that on the weekly perspective there's a strong rejection from the bottom. This long week candle created, and this price action is very clumsy. On the daily it's completely sideways. I will not be trading, but if I trade I will go long so far. So on the daily and 4 hour looks like bullish, but you see this is a sideways market, and I try to avoid trading this market. But if I am trading, then I will be trading for long on CHFJPY. Okay guys, so we see candle close. Let's look at what happened with dollar CAD. We see that the price has spiked up on dollar CAD in a very crucial zone. Let me look at the 1 hour chart. We see a bullish candle. Okay, let me look at all of them. GBP, USD, GBP USD basically did what we expected from the daily half week. We have seen primarily a rejection from this half week zone on GBP USD. Okay, so there's a rejection now. If this one break this trend line, local trend line, completely retest, then we can consider some other opportunities. You can see this is Thursday, so there is Thursday, Friday, there are 2 more days on the weekly. And what I think that, see, this is what it is doing, all the pairs. Now you see that there is a bullish engulfer, right, previous week. So when you see this kind of strong bullish engulfer, you'll see that that one is associated with a doji. Okay, so that means that this week it will form a doji. So to form a weekly doji, the price can't move fast, right? So that is why what it is doing is coming down, coming up like that, and finally will form a doji. Highly likely daily. We have seen already a candle that is a long week on the 4 hour. So what I think that Gbpusd for short term we might see a drop. Probably will test this 20 EMA on the intraday. Even it could break and come back to this level. And what I think that today is Thursday, right? So we still have 2 days to go. In my opinion, Gbpusd in the meantime will come back down, but finally we might see a bullish move. So because it's an uptrend, the price action now it's bearish, will not be selling. I'm not a fan of trading against the trend. Always I try to trade with the trend. So let's look at all those pairs that candle close. Just look at all of them to see who is doing what. Okay, we might see some short-term drop on GBP because the news is coming and the price action looks like bearish on GBP. Okay, in all major pairs, including GBP and ZD. We're looking at indices NAS100 and US30. This is what I expected the price to break this local level of support. Okay, so the price is breaking that, which is very fair enough, because after this kind of move you need price to gain momentum, right? So okay, US oil guys formed a very strong bearish price action, which is also very fairly expected. This is the current candle closed on US oil, which is a very strongly bearish price action from this trend line, which is highly bearish. Looking at the daily, this is, yeah, the US oil looks like that we might see a drop. On the daily as well, we see a series of lower high has been created. Every day the price is creating series of lower high, and on the intraday perspective we see that US oil has created a very strong bearish price action. Yeah guys, so make sure guys give a big thumbs up. We are still, where can tell gold ZN. Coach, what do you think about dollar Swiss franc? So dollar looks like that for short term, a little bit of stronger, but as I told you, it depends on GBP news. Also there is a GBP news coming, and also tomorrow AUD news coming. Let me look at AUD USD. Yeah, I think that for short term dollar might get a little bit of stronger, and we might see a retest of this 20 EMA. Okay, on the 4 hour time frame the price might test this TMA, because you see that the price, the trend little bit of tired, the bulls little bit of tired, we might see a deeper retracement, and then we might see another push to the upside. So Felix Lucky, yeah. Hi coach, US30. You look at US30 as well. So in the meantime, let me look at US30. US30, like NAS100, we see that the price created a consolidation, and in that pattern, as you see the dollar getting a little bit of stronger, means it US30 also in a retracement phase. If you draw this trend line on US30, and you can see closely that the price still did not came back to this support zone. Okay, we need to see US30 coming back to the level of support, and then I think that it will break first down, okay, like that, will create a pattern, and then we'll go up again. So yeah, we'll see, wait for a potential drop. If you closely look at on the daily, you see back to back 3 days doji, and from the doji, what I think that US30 will come back down, and then we'll go up. So if you look at this one, this is big daily impulse correction, 3 days back to back. On the fourth day also, we see the price is now coming down. I think that it will come down further, and then we could see that US30 started to go up. Okay guys, so let me look at, so the way we have seen so far, I think that dollar might, for the short term, we might see some strengthening in dollar, and then from that level we could see that so we look at to see in fact which way the market is moving. Okay, so just looking at all of them to see. Okay, US oil, we see a very aggressive move down. CAD CHF created a middleman which is highly bearish. Let me look at chat, guys, what you're up to. Thanks, coach. No problems, Felix. Gail, boss, what's your short level on USD CAD currently? USD CAD didn't give the setup that I was looking for. Still not there. Okay. I would be happy to sell if I see clear manipulation here again. But what we have seen that USD CAD in fact close as a bullish candle. Though it has created a lower high, it is not impossible to see that USD CAD has another spike. So, or it may continue to drop, but this price action is not very good one for selling. As you can see, USD CAD has not been able to create a lower low here. Okay, so it hasn't given us a very good price action for selling, so you're not doing anything. The trading, you see that today we secured a profit on Gbpusd, which is enormous on couple of days, only three days of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. In 3 days we have secured quite a few trades. You don't need that much of trade for being profitable. Okay, that is what it is. That is why I say that, guys, more analyzing, more sitting, less trading, and find the high quality trade. Okay, so yeah, that's what during that London session, that Gbpjpy trade came to us and we took it. But as I told you, that have to be patient when you are trading. Okay, I'm just looking at who is doing what. Now this is the Gbpjpy trade that we have seen. Let's look at daily. We have seen that from the daily 20 MA Gbpjpy has bounced. Okay, now this price action, looking at the weekly, from this weekly resistance, it is rejecting. What I think that from the short term perspective, we might unless we see Gbpjpy has broken this support, I will not be considering again selling. We had a buy position in a quick time, but for now we're just observing. Okay, so GBP news is coming in 1 minute time. Let's look at GBP, how it is reacting. Okay, we see now GBP getting stronger against CAD. Okay, so with that news, looks like that GBP might be getting a little bit of a stronger. It is basically a meeting. It's not a fixed timing news. It's a hearing, so it will come as a probably how it will be during this. Okay, so this is basically press. So the market it's a bit lengthy hearing. So during that time we could see some volatility in the market. That means that GBP getting very volatile during the time being, and we will be waiting for entry once we find. But looks like that GBP CAD here, you can see, is showing bullish price action, but I will recommend not to trade GBP for the time being until we see a clear breakout or clear false breakout showing us a clear direction. Then we will be going on GBP. Favor Shipper ask, in your head, a monthly and Euro AUD, what's your thought? So Euro AUD, let's look at Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD on the higher time frame. We look at the monthly and weekly. Okay, so we see primarily monthly was showing bearish. Weekly, from this support we are seeing a bounce. Okay, looking at daily now, monthly weekly is not fully developed yet, because monthly still we have 2 weeks to go. So when you see a candle, if it is a very early stage of the timing, you will not be able to predict how the market will be closing. But daily looks like that. I think Euro AUD today might cross this 20 EMA, and then we could see a drop. So intraday, this price action what you see on Euro AUD is not my favorite price action, because first of all, you see this, that's how normally reversal happen. Okay, but at the same time, as I told you, that there is already a bearish candle. Okay, so normally reversal happen like that. Okay, let me show you an example of what do I mean by this. There's plenty of examples. You see that market normally with a strong rejection and then create a double bottom, structure changes and reversal happens. Okay, so Euro AUD, the way it formed, it could create, continue to drop, or it could reverse. So to sell Euro AUD, I need to see a very strong bearish price action. Okay, the price action is still not showing bearish move. So for me, I'll keep aside, because it's, as I told you, it's not my favorite price action. I love to trade clean trend price in the trending direction after a false breakout. Okay, for example, US oil, you have seen that as soon as we see we start to drop. So this one is a good price action, rejected from the top, created a bearish price action. Okay, so okay guys, so we see that today is Thursday, and on Thursday, tomorrow, there is another very important day. Let's look at tomorrow. So in the morning, AUD news coming, and then all day long GBP, and at night USD. Okay, so all those news is getting released, and we might see a very strong movement in the market very soon. So guys, make sure that you check out the link in the description. As you have seen, we secured today GBP, JPY trade, and also yesterday, before yesterday, quite a few winning trades. You have seen the result already live. So if you want to trade with us in this VIP Telegram channel and also learn our strategies, have access to all the tools that we have, I'll invite you to visit the website, link in the description. And also, if anyone looking for a regulated broker, you can use a Eva Trade link in the description, regulated broker, and you get a bonus on this. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end this live session. I sincerely believe that you found value in it. Tomorrow I will come twice live as like every day. So make sure you subscribe and press bell button. And I will be continuously watching the price action because I need to see our rules is being satisfied to open a trade. That is the main thing, that opening a trade from the right place. As soon as I will find, I'll trade and I'll send this to VIP Telegram channel. We do open sometime live trade in this YouTube live, but there is nothing at this point. We have to see further price action confirmation for entering. So with that said, thank you very much. I'll see you soon.